But yeah, I've managed to get Hand of the King a bunch of times. Incredibly satisfying.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You're good. You can hang out.
How we doing?
Oh, we're doing great. We're just talking about Game of Thrones, even though there's no one here, and we're talking about getting Hand of the King and how satisfying it is. You will, G-Bond, get Hand of the King, and when you do, it feels real good. It feels so good. I remember the first time.
Handy from the king.
We're on no mature. We're on.
When I'm playing the game and my hands are doing what I want them to do,
Shut up.
It's fantastic.
But anyway, I remember the first time this guy got Hand of the King. Like, he hits the ball. You started by hitting the ramp, right?
Well, yeah. So you complete your
completed
last
the floor,
house,
yep.
and then it lights that center ramp.
Yep. But I remember he hits it, and he's like, I just got Hand of the King. I just got Hand of the King. And I was like 4 games down playing Iron Man. And he's like, I just got Hand of the King. And he's like, no, he played it pretty well.
I think I did that on this stream the first time I ever got Hand of the King. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a clip of it somewhere.
Yeah, they go away after a while.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, there was a clip of it. And I because I was playing that game and like for so long, I loved it even before I got into that. As soon as I lit it, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he does an impression of him much better than I do.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Because like
you
I
don't
find,
want to know what's
like,
going on over here.
I find sometimes like I get so I get a mode and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in this mode, and then I like get so
Yep.
excited
Oh, yeah.
about that mode that I like drain the ball. So like
Poop in the bed.
Lady Justice mode on Metallica. The
We're
first time I
going
got
Kiss,
it.
getting to Rock City. Not okay. No, it's fine if you want to change the subject. That doesn't bother any of us. I am horrible at Kiss. Actually, do you want me to see if we can get somebody over here for an interview?
Sure, I could work on that actually. So Jay was asking about getting people over here to do some stuff, so we absolutely can. Let me see. I'll work on that.
All right, try Bill or Jay or Corey or anybody really. Do your thing.
I got you.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get some people over here for some interviews.
So it's not just us being talking heads the whole time.
But no, so I love Kiss. I love Stern Kiss. I do kind of recognize, and we've talked about it before, you got a lot of similarities between Kiss, Metallica, Aerosmith, especially the ramp layouts and things like that. But I love, I am a fan. I'm a Kiss fan. I'm not in the Kiss Army, but I'm a fan. Some rock games, especially
You're
Kiss.
the Kiss Reserves?
I'm in the Kiss Reserves. I'm in the Kiss Reserves. I'm in the Kiss National Guard. I'm in the Kiss Coast Guard. Yeah, right. 2 weekends a month. What is it? 2 weeks a month, or like 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year. I'm a Kiss fan. But anyway, and Kiss is one of those games, to be honest with you, actually, well, I don't know. I've never played the LE of Iron Maiden, but Kiss is one of those games where I prefer the Pro on Kiss over the Premium and the LE. I prefer the Pro.
I like the little catwalk with the ball. It's so reminiscent to me of Miss Multiball, which I think like every time I see Miss Multiball, I just really enjoy it.
Yeah, Miss Multiball is special.
And like that catwalk, when the ball comes out on the catwalk, it's like, I'm like, yeah.
Did we finish? Did match play finish?
They might have just finished one of the rounds. Yeah, I think they might. I think match play just finished round 1.
Oh, round 1?
Yeah, because it's 4 hours, 5 rounds.
Oh, then it's not finishing for a while.
Yeah, it's a little brutal. But
I'm listening. I gotta wipe the sweat from my brow.
I played Kiss. I really enjoyed the new Kiss. It's just really fun. That pop bumper shot that you have to make to get that outside loop is such a difficult and challenging shout that when you do get it, it's like super rewarding.
Handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
Handkerchiefs. I'm telling you all out there, carry handkerchiefs with you because they're multi-purpose, excellent, especially if you play pinball and you work up the sweat. I'm not even playing and I work up the sweat.
Yep.
Sorry if that's gross.
It is super hot in here.
So
I did not even know that there's a Rock City on Kiss because I just don't play that often.
Yeah, it's I can probably count the wizard modes I've achieved. Let's see. I can probably count them on one hand. I've achieved wizard modes in Totem. Trying to think. I've done Hand of the King, but I haven't done like the wizard mode. Okay, Totem on Monster Bash, which we were watching earlier. I've done that on Monster Bash. I've done Star Trek, Stern Star Trek. Yeah, I can't think of anyone's other than that, to be honest with you. I know I have to. I've been playing for a long time.
I mean, I get excited when I do like a special mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do we want to go back to looking at Iron Maiden? How long have we been streaming Iron Maiden?
I don't even know. Should we swap off?
Should we switch? Next time we see Chris, we'll switch.
Look. Let us know if you're sick of Iron Maiden, and we can swap off.
We can actually cover some Iron Maiden.
Tell somebody that she thinks that they're attractive. She's been staring at him all afternoon, and she finally just mustered up the courage to go and talk to him.
Ooh, where's he at?
So, romance blooming here at Pinball.
Who?
Maybe not.
Who? Hold on, I'll be right back. Let's play some
All right.
Matchmaker. You cool cover this for a minute? We're going to play some Matchmaker.
Look, we have a selfie league. Full disclosure on the Stern Star Trek. I think 2 or 3 of the locations in the first round of the selfie league were all on Stern Star Treks. So we got a lot of time in on that. And then Pinball Gallery also had one. So Matt has played that a crap ton. And it is a fun game. We again, going back to this, because we sold 3 games this weekend, and we're like, we'll put them into another game plus some cash, and like on that list is a Stern Star Trek, because there is it's like what should we get? But that is a super fun game, and it's really rewarding. I just really appreciate it. So we got a little romance blooming here. One of our folks that's helping us out with the booth this weekend is maybe asking someone out. So there is love in the air, folks. Always an opportunity out there. You never know. If you are single and looking, maybe come down to the Yellowstown Pinball Show. Overall, pinball folks are really nice folks, and if you can find a partner that's into pinball, even better. So one of the things we did around Valentine's Day is we did a split flipper tournament, which was super fun because it can't be competitive, right? So it's an easy kind of gateway tournament to get people in, and that is really exciting for a lot of folks. We had mother-son combo play in that tournament, and it was really cool. I think they actually placed and won some cash, which is even better. But trying to see what's going on here. It looks like we're gonna have some more announcements. And
It's going.
yeah, see from there. So I'm gonna let Corey talk. Woo! Sorry guys. 8 billion on Attack from Mars. They're having a playoff. Yeah.
Who got that?
I don't know. 2 people. They're having a playoff.
No extra balls. Do not play extra balls. We'll get through it a bit faster. No extra balls.
All right.
No extra balls. All right. So 3 balls y'all get. 3 balls. The other thing, there's some confusion. This is my fault. I apologize for row and
Sorry, I'm a
aisle
little warm.
designation. So this is aisle / row 1. This is 1 where we're at. The next round.
Sorry, it's hard to talk when they're talking over the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
Also, can you guys out there hear us okay? I think they can. They've been responding to us. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yes. All 3 on Star Trek. And Star Trek is. I would put Star Trek in a top 5 for me. I love Stern Star Trek. I would put that in the top 5 game for me. Although, given the opportunity between Star Trek and Iron Maiden, I'd go Iron Maiden. But let's watch what's happening on Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah. Let's take a look.
So I don't know who's playing. Is it this guy right here dancing around that we can see?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know who that is. So, what ball is he on?
It looks like he just lost it.
Oh no, which ball? Which number ball?
I think that was 3.
Oh, that's 3? Okay. So, my top score on Iron Maiden so far, I think is like 180 million, something like that.
Wow.
I'm not sure, which is not that high, but it's high for me. And it's also
Oh, no,
other
he's still
things.
going.
Okay, other things I really like about Maiden is that if you set yourself up right, you can pick up shots where one shot gives you like 40 million points. One shot gives you 29 million points. One shot gives you, like absurd amounts of points in one shot. And it is so satisfying to make that happen. But let's see, has he got a ball in play? He's picking a song.
important, very
Important.
important.
Actually, not.
It's not, but like it helps you play better.
Yeah, yeah. What's your guys? Anybody out there play Iron Maiden? What is your
guys-
favorite song to play to? I go with either. I shouldn't say either. If I had to pick a favorite, it's "Run to the Hills." I pick "Run to the Hills." That's probably my favorite.
Okay. 2 minutes to midnight.
2 Minutes to Midnight, also an
Yeah.
excellent song.
It's pretty great.
It's about
Oh,
nuclear
man.
war.
I know, but like it's really relatable currently.
Yeah, yeah. We're not talking politics on this stream.
Nope.
But yeah, no,
also,
Run to the Hills. We talked about it the other day. Iron Maiden's like a British band, right? Aren't they? I'm looking it up. Because it always blows my mind. Run to the Hills is a song about like Americans invading and like the Native American land that, America.
Oh,
like,
right,
like,
yeah.
And like it always blows my mind. I'm like, wait a minute. This is a British band singing about like early Americans taking land from Native Americans. That's crazy. There's there's stuff going. Like, I don't know. I think it's
I mean,
interesting.
technically, they'd probably be British, right?
Moose, we're not doing politics.
No politics.
No politics.
Pinball politics.
Pinball. Oh, pinball politics.
No, we're staying away from that.
No.
Oh man.
But yeah, anybody out there, favorite song to play Iron Maiden to?
Yeah.
So I went. What did I go? The Trooper.
Yep.
You went
2 minutes to
2 minutes to
midnight.
midnight. No, I didn't go the Trooper. I went Run to the Hills, and that's right.
Yeah.
You went 2 minutes to midnight.
Yeah. I mean, and that's
Sorry,
like,
I zoned out.
It's okay. We were talking about song choice and how it doesn't actually matter.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
so-
we keep like not focusing. Okay,
Yeah.
so he just lost another ball. I am wondering what ball. I guess. that was
Thank
ball
you,
2.
G-Bond. You're better at
Yeah.
Googling than we are. Then yes, that is accurate.
Okay, so that was ball 2. Now he's stepping up for ball 3, I think.
All right.
And he's got 2 of the modes done.
2 modes done. 1 mode he's got. All right, yeah. So let's cover some game coverage here.
Yeah.
So they already got a warning right there. Game set pretty tight. So what he's trying to do, he just hit one of the white lit ramps. He's also got lock slit. So if you look, the LEDs under the he just drained. Anyway, the LEDs under the targets, they're color change LEDs, or there's multiple colors there. So for example, he had the right orbit and the left orbit lit. They were both flashing. Oh, look at Fear of the Dark Champ. They were both flashing green and white. White meaning it would give him a letter in Eddie. Green meaning that it would lock a ball. It's all right. You don't have to be sorry. You have a marker?
It should be in the bag behind the blue cooler.
Behind that bag.
Yeah. Cool. Brian, there might be one on the table.
We don't have any. I paid full price.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
So I just met our friend Charles.
All right.
Can I hop on the camera
Yeah.
for a second?
Let me move.
I might take a.
Move, I can just snap between you.
You're good now. Put your cheeks down. I need a break.
All right.
What is this?
So I just met with our new friend Charles. He's been following us for a long time on Instagram, and he's actually currently set up with Pinball Gallery. So he does pinball photos on Instagram. This is a shameless plug. He's a really good guy. He's the one that did the showcase work for Jersey Jack now. He's like their official photographer.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
So he's actually, you'll see, it's a pretty cool card. So he's hanging out over at the Pinball Gallery booth here. Really nice guy. He's got a bunch of canvases for sale as well. So
Nice
if you guys-
card.
Yeah, man, he's got a great card. So if you guys are interested, go on to pinballphotos.com, follow him on Instagram and all that. His perspective on pinball is it's like macro. It's almost as if you were to try to think of how to see pinball from the view of the ball itself.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at the
That's-
picture.
Yeah, his it's unbelievable the way that he does it. Really great guy. So if you're interested, that's going to be my shameless plug for the day. Go talk to Charles over at the Pinball Gallery booth. Speaking of the Pinball Gallery, we should have Bill here shortly then to do an interview.
All right.
All right. So
You want me to do it, or are you going to do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
You mind if I pop out real fast?
no,
then?
no.
I will be right back, dudes. We're going to interview Bill from the Pinball Gallery, one of our sponsors. Also, one of like the chillest dudes ever. I have watched that guy like light up games and like hardly move, and I've watched him get devastated in games and hardly move. But we will have Bill here shortly. I will be right back.
Got Ric Flair stopping by.
Ric Flair.
Did you hear that move Matt just did?
Oh. I thought you meant actually Ric Flair. I was like, "What, Ric Flair's here?"
No, I think he's dead.
I'm not a huge wrestling fan, but I know he's a wrestler,
I think he's dead.
so I'm not sure. Well, rest in peace anyway. So how's everybody doing? Sorry I've been gone for so long.
You want to? What else we got? Because we've been looking at Monster Bash. We've been looking at Iron Maiden.
Let's take a look at what else we've got. So the cameras are still having some issues, but
We got some.
I think Dragon is still down.
We got some firepower.
That's Fireball too. I named
Oh,
it.
okay. We also got 8 Ball Deluxe.
We can go to Monster Bash for now, and then you give me like 1 minute, and I'll
Okay.
see if I can add some of those on
Oh
the
wait,
camera.
is there actually a Stargazer here?
No.
Okay.
These are previous ones that I haven't deleted.
Okay.
So let's take a look at. We're gonna go to Monster Bash for a moment.
Okay.
And I'm sorry we're switching between the same two games, but give me 1 second. There we go.
I don't know if you guys heard that off camera, but they're having match play is lasting forever since the games are fully set up and all the rubbers and things are on. So they are still on round 1 of the match play, which started an hour and 10 minutes ago. So Corey, I think jokingly, just said that everyone's going to play EMs next round.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's joking. He might not be. So, all right. So we've got Monster Bash here. So give me 1 second, and I will see what I can do.
Yeah.
With another one.
Once this is done, I'll be
Okay.
What's this next round?
Are you guys on round 2 or?
We haven't started round 2 yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
way behind.
Wow.
There's Zach Martin's game where 2 players are up to 8 million, and there was another game that was like 35 million that shouldn't have happened.
Okay. Yeah. See, I think we just need more hecklers here. So if anyone wants to come out and heckle the tournament players,
You gotta come
That's a-
heckle
that's
the
a good
tournament
plan.
players. Absolutely.
yeah.
Just a reminder, we are no extra balls from here on out. No extra balls, no extra balls. The next round, we're going to draw from solid state games, and then a handful of people
Okay.
get EMs. So we're going to try
So he kind of was not kidding.
No, he wasn't kidding at all, I don't
So keep the trains moving. Sorry for those who wanted to play Ghostbusters.
I'm sorry if I look like I'm staring off into space.
Keep on going, more games.
And I'm waiting for Corey to somehow.
Thank you all for standing around patiently, staring at a screen that doesn't change. This has become one of my stand-up routines. I got nothing.
You know, and Corey's really amazing. He runs a lot of tournaments in the Philadelphia area. Really thankful to have him because you don't get to play in tournaments if no one's willing to run the tournaments.
That's for sure. I wish I could see any of those. All right, so this is going to be a guessing test.
Just keep that in mind. If you're playing in tournaments, make sure you thank the volunteers. Make sure you thank the tournament director. Stuff is always going to go wrong no matter how much you prepare for something. So try and have a little bit of patience when stuff doesn't work out as intended. Because those guys are doing something that a lot of people would not normally do. And it's just really remarkable when you think about the amount of dedication that people have to pinball as a hobby, and I consider it a sport.
It is a sport.
Right.
I'm all about that I am an athlete because I play pinball.
Yeah, I have definitely wrenched my shoulder out of its socket playing pinball before too.
I feel like that new meme changed my mind. Pinball's a sport, you know?
Oh man.
Alright, so
I wish next year we are going to bring a canopy to mitigate the fluorescent lights going
I
on.
agree entirely.
Because I would love to show you guys some Interplay Dragon. It's one of my favorite games because the dragon heads that pop up are a total ruse. You do not want to go for those guys. They are super dangerous to hit. It's all about going around to the top, up, and getting back in the lanes up there. And yeah, I mean, a lot of really great games in the tournament lineup. I think there's about 20 games lined up for folks to pick from as they do their entries. And qualifying runs through, I think, the morning tomorrow, maybe noon.
Qualifying?
Yeah.
I think it runs until 1 o'clock tomorrow
Okay.
is what I heard. But the doors open stupid early, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So all good things.
Yeah, definitely. So I apologize. I'm just trying to see if I can find some of these other cameras after we've got some of the problems that we had fixed. But it's taking me a little bit to actually try to find them, as it doesn't look like I'm on the same network as them. So that's exciting. I got the back glass for an Elvira Party Monsters, but I don't have the play field. So
I think people are okay with looking at that back glass.
Right?
Just
the back glass, just the big boobies on the back glass. That's what it is.
Speaking of that, there's also a Dolly Parton here that's in like premium shape.
Really?
Yeah, out on the floor.
And that's a bit of a guilty pleasure for me, is Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She what she does for her local community and stuff.
yeah.
Like she's a saint.
Yeah, wasn't she the one who started like the library thing for like local kids? Like that's amazing.
Yeah, when there was the large forest fire in the Smoky Mountains last year, I think she replaced, if not fundraised, and replaced all of the houses for the people who lost their homes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That is awesome. All right, so this is frustrating. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can.
Oh yeah, no problem. So Chris is doing that. We were talking about favorite new games earlier, and Matt and I talked about kind of like our dilemma with collecting and everything, and where we would like thinking about purchasing a new game. I still have not played Iron Maiden. I gotta get a break at some point and sneak over and play it. I'll probably do that early tomorrow morning before everyone's here, or very late tonight, maybe before they kick us out, and we'll see from there. I'm also curious to see what else has arrived from yesterday, because we had a really long day yesterday getting everything loaded up and set up and getting here.
So one thing that I did hear, though, speaking of that, is they've actually closed the doors on free play games.
Wow.
They cannot fit any more games in here. They're refusing people.
Oh, I'm like, I could fit some more games right there.
I mean, I'm all about it, but I'm just saying, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm dumb. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Wow, that's really remarkable. So, in case you've never been to Pinfest, you do get free entry with a game coming in, and you know it can vary from year to year. But that's really remarkable to have all of the game spots filled up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, sorry guys, give me 1 second.
Seeing what we can do here, give you a little bit more variety.
Yeah, we got to give you Iron Maiden again. Just hang tight for me. I'm gonna go see if I can go find how to connect to those other cameras. So
All right, cool.
Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back.
No problem. So we got someone spelling Eddie, blah, 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 to get into a game mode here. And man, that looked like a pretty solid shot around the middle. And I love that this has 2 spinners on it. I just like, and that both of those, I forget which mode it is that uses the spinners and gives you the spinner super. I was watching the stream the other night and saw someone get the super spinner mode really going, and it was phenomenal. Where I think it's giving you like $7.50 a spin or something.
So I can't. This is frustrating. I can see the cameras, but it's acting as if. Well, it's not acting as if. I'm not on the right network as those cameras, even though I can still see them.
Okay.
So
this is like the story of my life with me and printers.
That's always a thing. That's always a thing. That's so. It looks like we got to switch between these couple just for now until I can get everything set up and figure out where the heck all the rest of those cameras are.
Yeah. And we should have someone coming in for an interview soon. I know Steve said that after this round he was totally done with the tournament.
And Bill was going to stop over here shortly. Give me 1 second.
You got it.
Software.
Maybe I didn't have it.
Alright, so let's see. So I'm gonna do some IT stuff.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so that was nice. He still has another ball in play. Just really getting that going there.
I'm good. I got to drink over here. You want me to take over?
Yeah. We're trying to get to another game. Chris is changing some stuff.
When's Bill coming by?
It should be by shortly.
All right.
Man, Bill should consider buying a millionaire and renaming it to billionaire and changing the back glass so like it's a custom picture
Of him?
of him.
Billionaire?
And Sherry.
Oh, I get it.
You get
I
it?
get it.
Billionaire? What are we changing to?
So you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes. Those technical difficulties that we were talking about earlier today, I figured out how to fix them. So I got to do some IT stuff to get them working. So
This is what you're doing. This is what you should be doing.
I should be flapping my flappers.
That work?
Yeah,
I have I brought up a couple of other cameras too. I don't know if you got them yet.
I do. That's on. The little IPCs.
One of them will get a backlash. The other one is still loose.
All right. Some of them need to be adjusted
Blah,
as well.
blah, blah. Technical talk, jargon.
This guy. All right. So hopefully.
It's hot in
will
here. Do I
have-
look hot? Do I look sweaty? I'm sweaty. I'm hot and I'm sweaty. But I'm having a great time. And I didn't count on.
That's pretty funny. That is pretty
Dude,
funny.
it's. Man, it's all natural. It's all natural. Taking some. I
It's
couldn't
like
think
Peter
of something.
Griffin. Full of, so this is Theater of Magic. All right, cool. So there's Theater of Magic.
Oh, yes, Theater of Magic. Well, while he's getting stuff started, let's talk about one of our sponsors. We'll go ahead and talk about both a dual sponsor, both the Pink Crossing and the Railroad Street Bar and Grill. Railroad Street Bar and Grill is located in Linfield, Pennsylvania, about 45 minutes to an hour outside of Philadelphia. They have a selection of top quality games. Those games, I believe the current lineup, including Kiss Both Old and New, Addams Family, Monster Bash. Did you pick up an Iron Maiden for is that yours? Okay. And an Iron Maiden. And one of the best things about that place, the games are in top quality, and the food and the beer is also top quality.
That's why when somebody said earlier that Monster Bash, that's a little high in my opinion. While yes, that might be a little high, what you don't understand or may not be able to see via these cameras is that that game is in 100% great working condition. So,
Yeah, not only is it in great working condition, but like it's one of those things that's like, this is a game that has been on location for at least, I don't know, 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And no problems. Like it's a bulletproof machine. Like if that game can take the beating that it gets on location, I mean they do regular maintenance and all that stuff, but if it can take that kind of beating, that's something I'd buy it. I'd buy it if I had
I'd
that
buy it
money.
in a minute.
If I had that money, but
Absolutely.
I don't. I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah, I would definitely buy a Monster Bash. That's on the list.
You might call me a pony because I'm a little horse.